Gay son or thought daughter? You probably just heard that and audibly sighed. I don't blame you. Shit I do to this day every time I hear the question, but just hear me out. Let me cook a little bit. That question always bothered me because of how jarring the choices are when you compare them to each other. One side is someone fucking literally anything in sight and on sight. I mean, legs just wide the fuck open for whatever they can put between them. And then the other side is just gay. Like, that's it. There's no other modifier to that or anything to make it actually crazy. It is literally just gay son. It is literally just that. And some people don't understand why it's so weird. But let me tell you why. The root of the problem within that question is that the worst thing your child, specifically son in this case, could be is gay. The worst thing your son could do in most people's eyes is like men, and I find that disgusting and really fucking stupid. And 2024 has only strengthened my stance on that. Stay tuned and let me explain.
Worst rapper to ever spit on an open mic. Worst rapper to ever get on so many likes. Worst rapper to ever blow up an overnight. And when my D swell, my D12 friends but Obi Trice.
Real quick, if you're new here, because this is not like my usual videos, I'm a kid named D-Mob, and I talk about whatever niche topic I am and you're probably obsessed with, or whatever the fuck problem I want to speak up about, as you can tell by the title of this video. And if you fuck with that and want to hear more from me, then go right ahead and subscribe. We close to 3K, and I want to hit 5K before the end of the year, especially as an 18-year-old fresh out of high school with nothing but time to make more shit like this and dreams of doing something with this platform as it gets bigger. Trust me, if this community, this small little community I got right here, got even bigger, it will mean the fucking world to me. Now, e-baking and promo aside, back to the main video. 2024 has been a year of straight bullshit. Music guys, we got superstars making some of the shittiest pieces of music ever released. Then we got niggas dropping 56 versions of the same damn album. Who the fuck is listening to all of this? You got EA actually dropping a good game for once in the blue fucking moon with college football. They ain't got anime dropping shit with titles like this. I don't know either, man. I really don't. But the main thing that's been a common theme this year is niggas getting exposed. And I mean exposed. Any and everybody's closet has been getting cleaned the fuck out and shown to the world this year. The two main examples I'm finna talk about getting exposed for either being gay or for some way heinous shit, but being gay was a part of it and brought to the spotlight and made the biggest crime out of everything else they did. Basically a joke and desensitizing all the bad shit they did. Just by those two summaries, you already know who I'm finna talk about. But not only are these niggas the two biggest and most recent examples, they prove my point the best. Basically, they're the best ingredients for the 5-star dish I'm finna cook up for y'all. And with my first dish, I serve you.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no.
If you didn't know who Mr. Combs was before all the bullshit came out, I don't blame you, because I'm also not 45 years old. But to quickly catch you up on who Diddy is, he's one of the OG hip-hop billionaires, my nigga. Of course, he owns Bad Boy Entertainment, one of the OG staple record labels of the 90s and early 2000s. Because it was loaded with star power, my nigga. I'm talking Mace, C-Mac, Faith Evans, and of course, the late, great Biggie Smalls. Who, to this day, niggas still say that Diddy set him up to die. Which just goes to show how grimy this nigga Diddy is. Because there's actual evidence supporting that fact. This nigga owns his own clothing line with Sean John, his own vodka company with Ciroc, and a media company with Revolt. Now, one thing all those have in common is that they aren't worth shits now. You were probably looking at your screen confused as fuck when I started naming all those things. Again, I don't blame you because I wasn't born in 1864. But the reason all those things aren't worth shit now is because not only are they outdated, but because all of that shit came crashing down as soon as Diddy's Closet of Horrors came to the light. And I mean horrors, my nigga. It's like, what didn't this nigga do, bro? Quick trigger warning, because I'm finna start listing this nigga's crimes, and some of this shit is crazy. Way back in the 90s, this nigga had the OG Astroworld incident. In one of his first infamous Diddy parties, this one was the first and last party to be open to the public. You wanna know why? Because 9 people died. They were trampled in a big ass stampede because the facility Diddy used was way too small. So this nigga Diddy is a massive groomer, dog. Like, it's kind of crazy. Y'all know Usher, right? Of course you do. Don't lie to me. Because I hate liars. Before this nigga was the mainstream superstar we all know and love, this nigga was living with Diddy at 13 years old.
I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
And by that time, this was prime Diddy, prime freaky ass nigga. I mean, all types of shit was going down in there, bro. And then there's the shit with Bieber, where this nigga said he was spending 48 hours with Diddy. Keep in mind, this was '09. JB was 15. And then there's the sexual assault allegations. Yes, allegations with a S, plural. There's a time he blew up my goat, Kid Cudi's car, because Cudi was messing around with Diddy's ex Cassie. And I'll get to her in a second, just you wait. The sex trafficking allegations that the feds are still looking into, the blackmail allegations, the drugging allegations, the several rape allegations against him, including the biggest one against him being from his ex Cassie, who went through hell with this nigga, physical and mental. And that's confirmed because there is literal 4K HD quality footage of this maniac hawking Cassie down in a goddamn hotel hallway and beating the absolute dog shit out of her in a goddamn dry off towel. Now, if you didn't know some of those things, I don't blame you. Because you know what niggas decided to focus on? The fact that during some of those demonic ass parties he was throwing, all the evil ass shit that was going on, the victims being drugged and recorded doing God knows what without consent, and being bullied into doing who knows what for Diddy's satisfaction. No. The fact that Diddy was fucking with men during some of those parties is what niggas have focused on. Diddy kissing men is what got niggas tripping, laughing, and even giggling to themselves, to the point of making a whole ass new term centered around Diddy and not being gay, because pause or no homo just didn't work well enough, apparently. Diddy allegedly sleeping with Meek Mill is what got niggas turned up and angry, cracking jokes and make light of the situation. And I'll get back to that point way later on in the video. Now look and listen to me clearly, okay? I'm not a saint by any means. I'd be struck down by God right now if I sat here and lied about not laughing at a single Diddy joke, because some of those shits do be funny. I gotta be real. But that's like 5% of the jokes. And the other 95 is just lol, I'm not gay like Diddy. Being gay is bad because Diddy's bad. You know why Diddy's bad? Because he's gay. Ha 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 ha. Like that's the part of Diddy you're supposed to avoid. Now all the other evil ass shit, being gay is where niggas get uncomfortable and draw the line. And that's what irks me. Because you know for a fact, if none of the gay shit came out and all the other shit still happened, niggas will take this shit way more seriously. To be frank, the Diddy situation just gave niggas more ammo to poke fun whatever they think is gay, aka weird, while simultaneously drowning out the more serious topics at hand. This nigga hit his ex-wife with a goddamn Batman Arkham beatdown and a Seth Rollins curb stomp all on camera. And niggas turned that into a joke too. Lol, if I send you this, that means I'm not playing. September 8th, 2025, 8:58 p.m. Death by strangulation. Now for my second and final dish, I serve you.
I did not have sexual relations with that man. I'm just kidding. I did. Possibly.
Alright, I know my audience. I seen the stats. I know you niggas are in touch enough to have a good grasp of who Sketch is. But if you don't, welcome to the internet. You're not gonna like it here. Secondly, Sketch is a streamer that blew up mid to late 2023 for some funny clips. But you will probably be able to recognize him based off this sound right here.
Here, do you want my FaceTime, Sketch? I'm in here. All right, this motherfucker's smart. Yo, I
What's
can't.
up, brother?
Now, fuck Sketch the streamer. Let's talk about Sketch the person as we know and seen. He's done literally nothing wrong to anyone. No huge list of crime, no beeps or drama with anyone, just being silly and streaming. That's literally all Sketch does. Now, with that in mind, when my nigga Mars asked me if I heard about the news of Sketch, I popped the fuck out of my sleep and immediately went to Twitter. I'm never calling that shit X. I was locked into my phone, literally scrolling my ass off. You would have thought I was playing Until Dawn the way I wasn't moving. My heart was in my fucking ass because I'm a Texans fan. And if this nigga did something bad, that would be a stain on my team. Finally, I see what this nigga did, and it was just be gay. But with the way niggas were acting, you would have thought Sketch was out here messing with kids like prime Austin Jones. Niggas was out here demonizing Sketch, saying he can't be trusted, that he's a liar and a scumbag. Niggas that have never spoke on Sketch at all coming out the woodworks to talk shit and denounce Sketch like he was out here catching bodies like King Von. Niggas even bringing up God as an excuse to why they can't fuck with Sketch, knowing damn well they aren't religious in the slightest. Niggas that haven't even sniffed the first page of the Bible. Some of them niggas don't even know where the Bible came from. Those same niggas haven't even touched the inside of a church on Sundays. The same niggas that don't utter a single prayer throughout the day. Hell, even using God's name in vain sometimes. But those are the niggas using God as an excuse to not like Sketch. Instead of just being real and saying they don't fuck with him because he's gay, I'd respect the honesty at least. But no, the Bible that I don't read says gay people are bad, so fuck Sketch. Then there are the niggas that are blowing this shit out of proportion. Like Sketch was out here actively promoting gay to his young audience. Meanwhile, Aiden Ross was out here watching actual on stream with his young audience And none of the niggas now were saying shit about that back then. But all of a sudden, a nigga that made gay years ago, in a time of their life they rather forget, gets outed for it, is now the devil. A bad influence on kids just because he didn't tell his kid fan base that he was getting fucked in the ass and taking back shots. Are y'all fucking kidding me? This might be a crazy fact to some niggas, but if I don't want to tell people I'm gay, then I don't have to. Wow. It's not like I'm an ex-felon or a goddamn serial killer behind the scenes. Like, no nigga, I'm just gay and I don't feel comfortable telling people I'm gay. So I'm gonna keep that to myself and all the sexual shit I did in the past a secret and away from my young and impressionable audience. Is that bad? Is that a bad thing by any means? Please let me know if I'm tripping. Then you got hypocritical ass niggas like Bruce dropped them off saying shit like this.
Not about you being gay, gang. It's about you not telling nobody and hiding it and coming a whole different alias. Like you're a new person. That's not cool, bro. At all. You got kids that watch you, gang. My little brother watch you, bro. And I'm not allowing him to watch you no more. Because you're just trying to cover this shit up. Like, it's okay for you to be gay. Nobody cares, bro.
Mind you, this nigga had a whole ass Brandon the Barber collab stream and was out here copying paintings from Mr. 33 himself. But all he did was buy the painting. So we out here supporting. Matter of fact, fuck that. Interacting with Mr. 33, but sketches where you draw the line because he's gay and didn't tell people? Fuck out of here. And for niggas that want to use the race argument and say that Sketch didn't get any real hate thrown at him, like the black queer people out there because he's white. Damn. I wonder who might be some of the people hitting on black queer folks. Oh yeah, you niggas! Y'all be the same niggas crucifying Dwayne Wade for letting his daughter transition and for painting his nails like he's not a grown ass man and a basketball Hall of Famer who's achieved more than all of you niggas trying to clown on him. He's got 3 rings, a gold medal, and Gabrielle Union by his side to show for his hard work. Please show me what you niggas got that's comparable to any of that. Like y'all niggas ain't the same ones that be clowning EJ Johnson for literally just existing. Like y'all weren't the same niggas dogpiling on Meek Mill for the Diddy shit. Clowning his ass off, making so much fun of him that he had to come out and say that shit wasn't true, bro. Y'all just wouldn't leave that shit alone because it was so fucking funny for y'all. Is it only y'all? Fuck no. But y'all can't try to bring up the race argument when y'all are the same niggas hitting on black queer folk. It don't add up. The crazy thing about all this shit is I'm a straight nigga saying this. I'm the straightest man in the world saying all this shit. And some niggas that hear that might ask me, in that case, why do you even care? And my response to that is, why shouldn't I? I don't need a reason to care about good people that haven't wronged anyone. And the fact that that's somewhat a polarizing take is depressing. I don't need to be gay, bi, trans, asexual, or intersexual, whatever the fuck, to show basic human empathy to those who are, like nigga. A majority of my closest friends are part of the LGBT. My girlfriend is literally bi. Love you. And 2 of my closest family members, my grandma and aunt, are gay. I have 0 reason to not support my niggas in the community my niggas are a part of. That might be obvious to some people, but to others it's not. And that's who I'm preaching towards. And that's not even mentioning how comfortable I am with myself. I don't see gay shit and feel uncomfortable about who I am or the situation in general. Do I have questions about myself sometimes? Of course I do. Who doesn't? But I know the answers to the main questions about my sexuality that lead me to who I am now. And shit, down the road, let's say I do become bi or whatever the fuck. In the scenario that my wife watches this video, no, I'm not finna leave you for a man. I promise. Your spot is set in stone. Let's say I do have a change later on in life. I know there's a beautiful ass community out there full of niggas that will welcome me with open arms. If you niggas can't wrap your head around that there are people out there that like whatever the fuck they like, or shit, even niggas that just paint their nails. It's time to look in the mirror. A good long look in the mirror. Then look at the calendar. And then just go outside. Because it's 2024, my nigga. The world is changing. You can stay a lame ass nigga if you want to, or you can open your eyes and realize these people aren't so bad after all. That's all I'm trying to say.
There's one more thing I have to mention.
What is it?
I love you. Bye.
What's next?